Well, I started as a photographer back in the late 80s. Started in photojournalism, and it kind of morphed into nature and wildlife photography. I have prints in the gallery, as well as we do custom matting and framing for custom pictures. People can bring in their prints, other artwork, that kind of stuff, and we'll do custom matting and framing for them. Photography's been something that I identify with as far as not what I do, but it's who I am. I consider myself primarily a natural history photographer. I photograph nature, wildlife, and outdoor recreation specifically. A lot of people ask if I'll shoot their wedding, and that's not something that I do. There's a lot of good wedding photographers out there, and I'm not among them. Being a natural history photographer, although I use Photoshop to process my images and enhance them and prepare them for printing, I don't do anything to change the natural history moment. So I don't put in new skies, I don't add or delete elements from the scene. I don't do anything other than what I saw and the camera saw when we actually took the photograph. But one of the things that we did with our Dakota Rising grant was we moved into the dye sublimation gift business, which allows us to take our images as well as other people's images and put them onto tiles and coffee mugs, puzzles, t-shirts, water bottles, just a whole variety of different products. There's actually 2,280 products in that industry that we can transfer our images onto. Dakota Rising I list as one of those things that, boy, I wished I'd have had it 10 years ago. It also gives you the very first stepping stones into truly looking at your business. I think it's especially in this region, I think it's probably the biggest thing that somebody can do to help their business to grow and to help them grow as a business person, which I think is actually even as important, if not more important than growing your business, is to grow as a business person. Everybody uses the term hole in the bucket, and the Dakota Rising people will know what that means. But the ability to find that one big hole in the bucket and plug it before it completely drains everything out of it. And that single skill, I think is probably the biggest thing that kept us from going under. Well, yeah, we're absolutely growing from where we were, this time last year. We're about $15,000 to $16,000 ahead in gross revenue than we were this time last year. As well as I actually finished last year, despite our difficulties and our struggles, with an actual on-the-books profit, which is something we haven't done up to this point. And if everything goes the way that it looks like this year, we'll have by far our most successful and profitable year to date. So a lot of that has definitely contributed to what I've learned with Dakota Rising.